Hi guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my YouTube channel with me Sofia, and today I'm going to make an assignment video about the types of qualitative research, that is from subject qualitative research method, myself as a lecturer. So guys, before I continue my explanation about that topic, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and then you can understand what I will explain. And without further ado, let's get started to the explanation. Okay guys, for the first I would like to explain the definition of qualitative research itself. Qualitative research is a type of social science research that collects with non-numerical data and that seeks to interpret the meaning of those data and to help understand the social life through the study of targeted population or phenomenon or places that will be researched. And qualitative research have many types. There are 8 types of qualitative research. The first is basic qualitative research, and then second is case study analysis, I mean case study research, and then for the third is content analysis, and then for the fourth is ethnography, and for the fifth is grounded theory, and for the sixth is narrative, and then for the seventh is historical, and for the last is phenomenological research.
Okay, for the first is basic qualitative research. Basic qualitative research is the most simply research than others because basic qualitative research is not limited to a particular phenomenon and then do not seek to define the theory and also do not seek to enter the subject conceptual, the word, of the essence of the subject of the study itself, and then do not seek to explain the socio-cultural aspects. And the purpose of the basic qualitative research is to understand word or experience of another. And the question that is asked by the researchers, the basic question that is asked by a researcher is how are the events, how are the processes, and how are the activities perceived by participants. Okay, for the second is case study research. Case study research is a research that focuses on one case. The purpose is the study in depth to understand the particular case, but just focus on one case. The characteristic of case study research is can answer the descriptive question like what happened of the phenomenon, and then the other characteristic is particularistic. So case study research just focus on one case, and then heuristic focused on providing new insight. And the basic question that is asked by researcher is what are the characteristics of this particular phenomenon. And in the case study research, there is bounded system. Bounded system is a specific unit which calls specific boundaries that selected because it is unique for a variety of the reasons. Okay, for the third is content analysis. Content analysis is a type of qualitative research that is used to identify patterns in record communication. So it is systematically collect data from set of text. It can be written, it can be oral, it can be visual, like books, newspaper and magazines, web content, photographs, and films. So the purpose of the contents analysis is to quantify the occurrence of certain concepts in a set of contemporary texts. Okay, for the fourth is ethnographic research. Ethnographic research is the study in depth of behavior that occurs naturally in social culture, a social group, or in a culture. The purpose of the ethnographic research itself is to understand the relationship between behavior and culture, which is the culture refers to values, concepts, attitudes of social group itself. And then the basic question that is asked by researcher is what the meaning of the action and the interaction of human in this context. And the final product of the ethnographic research is a culture portrait, which is incorporates participant views and researchers' views. For the fifth is grounded theory research. Grounded theory research is the new strategy of qualitative research by developing more organized form of research that will be conducted. In this research, grounded theory research use theory in the field by developing concept and then collecting data and then verifying and then testing again and then developing and then collecting and then verifying and then testing and so on. And the style of the grounded theory research is inductive because the purpose is to find a new theory, and the phenomenon that is researched in the grounded theory research is the phenomenon that cannot be explained in the previous research. Okay, for the sixth is historical research. Historical research uses a systematic collection and evaluation data which is related to the past event. So it means that historical research is the research that is researching the past event, the past situation and condition. And then the purpose of historical research itself is to describe and reconstruct the past systematically and objectively by collecting, evaluating, verifying, and synthesizing proof to confirm. Confirm what? Confirm fact and get strong conclusions. Okay, for the seventh is narrative research. Narrative research is a research which is focused on individual stories. Narrative research is the study of stories itself. And the purpose of the narrative research is to understand a person's identity and worldview, people views by referring to the stories or narratives that he listens to or tells in his daily activities. And then narrative research is usually used when the researchers want to create a narrative report from an individual story. And then narrative research is also used when the story has a chronology of events. Okay, for the last is phenomenological research. Phenomenological research is the research based on paradigm context, which is direct belief of the individual as first-hand experiences. And the purpose of the phenomenological research to reveal, to learn, to understand the uniqueness and specific phenomena related to the people experience, and therefore the researcher need understanding views related to the phenomenon raised. So that's my explanation about the types of qualitative research. I hope you guys can understand, and then that's all for me. Thank you so much. See you on my next video. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.